Time to do some dispatch missions. I know you'll never believe this, but Dr. F's peanut butter helicopter experiment had a bit of a mishap over the ocean. I need a deep-sea recovery team to salvage as much as possible. Your salvage team is reported into me. Sounds like they're in position. It also sounds like they're not in top physical shape. I hope they don't have any trouble with the rigors of deep-sea exploration. You just can't use peanut butter in helicopters. It's insane. Oh. But you can use peanut butter candies to attract aliens. Good to know. Aliens like peanut butter candies. The team reports that their boat has reached the last known location of the heli butter. Oh my god. The heli butter, dude. But a storm is coming on quick. The team only has time to check one area. A deep ocean trench or a kelp reef on the surface of the water. There's no way it would sink. Check the surface of the water. It's totally there. Apparently massive quantities of peanut butter were causing extremely rapid kelp growth in the area. The helicopter was nowhere to be seen, however. We've got just one shot at trying to pull up the lost equipment before the storm hits, but based on the crew's performance so far, I think it'll go well. Here goes nothing. What's the big deal with this experiment? I've flown a helicopter while eating peanut butter. Isn't that pretty much the same thing? That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it pretty much is the same thing. We did it. Your team successfully pulled up the canopy and engine of the buttercopter. Unfortunately, the peanut butter seems to have dissolved in the salt water, but that's okay. Maybe there's a convinced doctor after to scrap his plans for the jelly sub. Thanks, Sasuke. It's peanut butter copter time. What an exciting equipment recovery, Sasuke. The team really stepped up for Alexa on this one. Honesty, loyalty, courage. These are Bushido. Sasuke, I desire to share the wisdom of the swordless Bushido with the world. Send me pupils. Sasuke, nonviolence is the first virtue of a swordless Bushido. It takes more than strength not to strike your enemy than to do so. Your friends seem to be a little bit out of shape. Good thing I teach a yoga class right before Bushido class. I like hanging out with the samurai Bob. He spends a lot of time quietly meditating. Keyword, quietly. Good times. Respect. This is the fifth virtue of swordless Bushido. To gain the respect of others, you must treat them with respect. Also, wear a really cool helmet. That would probably help, yeah. I respect anybody with a really cool helmet immediately. I love samurai. Their armor is so colorful. It's like a rainbow of death. Sasuke, it is now time to test my new pupils. You must decide which test they would take. The test of benevolence or the test of courage. Choose, but choose wisely. Oh, let's go courage, I guess. Courage. It takes great courage to walk the way of the warrior. It takes even greater courage to accept my mom's dinner invitation and eat her infamous chipotle potato salad. Ah, but don't worry about your friend, Sasuke. The ambulance is probably arriving shortly. Oh, God. That's another thing. The writing of this game, really good, I think. I once hired a samurai as my personal bodyguard. I kept tripping over his katana, though. Hey, but this pop guy, he doesn't use his katana. Maybe I should hire him. Congratulations. Your friends made excellent pupils and have passed all the tests required to master swordless Bushido. Thank you, Sasuke. It was an honor. Hey, dude, I'm bumming. I've got a hankering to sort of a fun event at the shop, but I'm like totally out of ideas. Maybe you know some people who can help. Sweet, the gang's all here. Alright. Now this looks like a crew that knows how to have a good time. I've got to tell you a secret, Sasuke. I know surfing is a rock and roll thing to do, but elves just don't swim, okay? Oh yeah, that's another thing about this game that I was just thinking about. Like, there has to be so much dialogue, because like, every single recruit can have a dialogue for every single mission. We're thinking there are two ways to go with this event deal. Some kind of surf contest or a beach bonfire cookout. What do you think? Surf's up, dude. That was cringe, I'm sorry. Whoa, I dig your idea. Have some awesome riders out there catching some totally sweet waves. It'll be a blast and get all sorts of attention for the shop. I'm so pumped. Sorry, Sasuke. I can only allocate 20 minutes to surfing today before I need to get some real cardiovascular work in. Oh man, I hear that people are getting excited about the big event. I can't wait. I know it'll be a blast, and people will totally start digging on the shop. Grr, woof, yip, splash, aroo. Rock on, Sasuke. The event was a huge success. Dudes and dudettes came, had a blast, and sales at the shop are up. Way up. Thanks so much. Your crew did a stellar job. Luke said your team threw a killer surf event, Sasuke. I even heard about it back at HQ. Not that I care. Being the royal wizard is hard work. I just don't have enough time for all my kingdom pals. I mean, magical research. I need an apprentice. Perhaps a search committee could free form to help you find one. Your talent scouts have arrived. We'll find an apprentice wizard in no time. Oh wow, this totally reminds me of that show, Who Can't Sing. Who will be voted off next? I'm trying to narrow down my choices. Apparently, the Warrior Lion still carries much magical aptitude. Whom should I choose for the final test? That spoiled Princess Butter, or sappy Prince Daniel? Not Princess Butter. Anybody but Princess Butter. Daniel? That little goody two-shoes? I'd be better off with that spoiled princess. Maybe I should just test both. Can Miss Prissykins take the test? I always thought she'd make a great sorcerer's familiar. Ah, Miss Prissykins, I remember her from Kingdoms. We're down to the final candidates. I have a good feeling about this. Surely one of them will pass the trial of arcane reasoning. Wizards? I'm not so sure about these guys. How can you trust someone who's magically put a beard on everyone in the kingdom? We should license him or something. I'll get the paperwork ready. I'm pleased to announce success. Your team did a great job. They convinced me that Princess Butter was indeed the best choice. I just hope she likes collectible kingdom pals. That Marlin guy sure is weird, isn't he? Well, maybe having an assistant will keep him out of my hair for a while. He sends his thanks. Greetings, human. Help, please. I've been working for Dr. F for a while now, but feel I must have been built for some greater purpose, right? Get back to me, will ya? Alright. Not a bad-looking crew. Add all their IQs up, and you might get halfway to mine. Let's get to work. This robot should spend more time getting his work done and less time moping around. At the very least, you could mope more quietly. Okay, I've snuffed the squad into the lab, but we've only got a little time to check one location before the alarms reset. Should we check Alexa's office or Dr. F's laboratory? Yeah, I feel like anything important would be in there because Dr. F can't be trusted, so let's go to Alexa's office. Alexa caught us snooping and kicked us out. I'm not sure where Tober's destiny is, but I hope it's blue. Maybe he's supposed to be a lake. I love lakes. We're onto something. I can feel it. That is, I would be able to feel it if I had any tactile sensors. I'm sure we're close to discovering what my true purpose is. My destiny involves inheriting my father's estate and sleeping in a bed of money, so I'm not sure why I'm here, hanging out with a depressed robot. This is it. A design for an automated juicing supervisor, tangerine, orange, banana, orange regulator. Tobor? What the what? I was built to supervise fruit juicing? Wow. Tangerine, orange, banana, orange regulator. That's what Tobor stands for? That's crazy. Tobor's destiny is to be a juicing supervisor. Ouch. Sucks to be him. I'm trying a new genre. Beats that attack the listener's brain and directly stimulate their dance cortex. You can't not dance to this music. Just need a few people to test it on. I mean, party with. Hey, this is quite an eclectic batch of test partiers you sent me. Looks like they're no strangers to paranormal phenomena. Good. Very good. Okay. Time to hook up the electrodes and get them on the dance floor. Oh, you're like shocking their brain? They'll probably be fine. Oh, I love discos. The lights, the music, the dancing. This is a mission I can get behind. Thank you, Sasuke. It's so hard to get Preston to take me out. The experiment is on schedule, though we had a minor delay when your team suddenly developed pyrokinetic powers. Good thing Sapphire had an extra case of her energy drink to douse the flames. Huh, that's not really good. Well, actually, that is kind of good. Now those guys can just, control fire. They're about to become a lot more useful. Aw, they won't let my pet pig Percy on the dance floor because his feet were scratching it up. And we came up with such a good tango hustle routine, too. I remember Percy. That was the fat one, wasn't it? The big old pig from Kingdom. Okay, Sasuke, we've narrowed it down to two possibilities. Should I mix low-frequency delta brainwaves into the baseline? Or splice high-frequency gamma brainwaves on the treble? On the treble? On the treble. Gamma. Alright, we're going with high-frequency gamma waves. Zach has set the effort to 40,000 watts. It's working. They're getting the rhythm. Sapphire, get this on tape. Shouldn't these kids be in school or something? Don't they have homework? Success! We've created music you have to dance to. As soon as you hear it, your arms and legs just go nuts. Oh, wait. This will make really bad driving music. Yeah, no kidding. Teacher Candy was pleased with the creation of music that moves you. Ugh, sounds like my worst nightmare. Same. Okay, we're closing in on the Milky Front. I've traced the weapons delivery trucks from the pizza place to a utility access grate by the sewers. Following the sewer passage should reveal the truth. Who's with me? These ones give you, what I would say is, kind of story, because it's, just stuff about Morcubus, you know? Sasuke, this could be the big one. I see you sent your best men. Well done, Agent. Everyone, hold your breath and let's go. Miles of hidden tunnels that no one investigates. A perfect hideout for a criminal organization. Or aliens. Alright, Special Agent Sasuke. The tunnel branches up ahead. A trail of oil seems to lead in one direction, but the other path smells kind of like food. Which way should we go? Food? Probably like people, right? Follow the food. Right, well, following the food scent just led us in a circle. Turns out one of your teammates brought a slice of Papa Mork's pizza along. Hope we can pick up the trail again. Sasuke? I don't think this mission will help me meet girls. They're not so fond of toxic scents, I understand. We've been following this tunnel for quite a while now. Either we're getting close to Milky Front Inc., or completely off track. We'll know soon enough. Did you know that alligators live in most sewer systems? It's true. I read it on the internet somewhere. That means it must be true, as we all know. You can't lie on the internet, that's illegal. We've done it! The sewer passage led us directly to the Milky Front offices, and their building is leased to Multicore. This could finally give us some ammo against Mulcubus. Good work, Agent. Agent Walker says congrats on that sewer search mission. He also says go take a shower. Okay, that was just me. Gonk hungry. Gonk lose track of time teaching Boo 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 to poke rock with stick. You send food? Or send team to help Gonk get food? Gonk glad you sent food, friends. Time to go hunting with new friends. As an elf, I'm supposed to have natural hunting skills, but they're nothing compared to my chillin' skills. Who knew that hunting was such a workout? Running, hiding, making strange noises? I should do this more often. Gonk confused. Footprints go different directions. Should team follow footprints to water or footprints to cave? Eeny, meeny, mo, water, I don't know. No animal here to hunt. Footprints disappear into water. Gonk sad. Woof woof. Yep woof. Aroo? Yep. I love getting updates from him. Yep. Arruff. Delicious hunting trip, massive success. Gonk glad you sent team. Now time to eat. You fed Gonk. Nice job, especially considering that guy's appetite. Disaster. My newest humanoid robot, the F-Bot, has escaped. He's out there somewhere, pretending to be me. I need a skilled team to find him, since he looks exactly like me except 229 feet tall. Oh, God. Fascinating. Sasuke, this team of robot hunters you sent has displayed a remarkable level of intelligence. Are you sure your agents aren't robots? That would be a crazy twist. Humph. I don't like robots at all. Keep taking all the backbreaking, toil, and dirty jobs that humans deserve. Great news, everybody. Your team of robot hunters has caught the scent of my missing prototype. Good thing I used garlic-flavored batteries to power all my robots. Genius. Is the robot wearing a white lab coat too? You know, a dark blue lab coat would be much easier to clean after an explosion. Zounds! Your team has located my missing prototype, but they need advice in capturing it. I recommend using a 1.21 gigatesla magnetar to short-circuit its wiring, or you can hit the off button. I mean, what fun is hitting the off button, dude? We gotta use the magnetar. Aha! The magnetar polarized all the robot's atoms, making it much easier to track. All we need is a compass. Huzzah for diamagnetic polarity. Why don't we just get Dr. F to make a new robot to find his other robot? I mean, why should we have to get involved? Success! Sasuke, your robot hunters returned my way forward F-bot to his secret underground hangar. Well, that's the last time I used all my nugget on his neural net processor. If only we could convince Dr. F to stop making giant robots. In the meantime, enjoy these rewards. I think it's time. We need to find out what the letter F stands for in Dr. F. He says it stands for robots, but we all know that's ridiculous. Let's get to the bottom of this once and for all. Yeah, I was gonna say, it stands for robots. He tells you that in Kingdom. Your elite squad is checked into the auxiliary lab. They all sound very personable. Their magnetic personalities should make this mission a breeze. I've set up a portal into Dr. F's mind, where your agents will seek out the truth. Prepare for brain dive. In my experience, the best way to determine one's real name is to trace one's origins. According to my observations, Dr. F is either a modified mad scientist or an alien. Which passive research shall I pursue? Mad scientist, probably. I've applied the scientific method to your hypothesis, and I've proven the theory that Dr. F is indeed a mad scientist. In fact, there's a 98.3% chance that he descends from a long line of mad scientists. Next step, derive a formula to determine Dr. F's real name. Your squad has arrived in the cerebral cortex. Just as I presumed, Dr. F's consciousness is hanging out there. You have to get past him in order to proceed with Dr. F's subconscious. Your team will have to create a distraction, initiating diversionary tactic. Oh yeah, my cell phone gets maximum reception in here. But anytime I try to make a call, all I hear are Dr. F's thoughts. That's something I wouldn't want to hear. Your team has engaged Dr. F's consciousness. They have his attention, but not for long. They need to keep him occupied with conversation. What should they talk about? He likes both of these. Let's do robots, though. I think he likes those more. Robots! Dr. F's favorite subject. Your squad got him thinking about his next invention, the Discussobot. Naturally, that caused a real Discussobot to materialize in his mind, and now they're busy having a deep philosophical discussion about pudding. Now it's your team's chance to sneak into Dr. F's subconscious. Dude, this mission is totally like issue 73 of the preposterous Iguana Man. Iguana Man used the Mind Diver 5000 on Mr. Meltdown to determine the name of his evil collaborator. Oops, spoiler alert. Unbelievable. Your agents have successfully recovered the records of Dr. F's full name. I've begun the process of extracting your team from the brain dive. Once I've read the report, I'll forward the findings to your dispatch officer. Thank you, Sasuke. Yeah, so you found out Dr. F's name. Big whoop. Oh, and that Alexa chick wanted me to tell you what the F really does stand for robots. I don't get it. Hey, Sasuke, my engineering company is testing a new sports product we call Red Buddy. Think you can, send over some taste testers? I'm worried about the health of your team members. Not everybody can, go toe-to-toe with the awesome power of Red Buddy. They'll probably be fine. Hiya, Sasuke. The first phase of the taste test is underway. Test subjects totally dig the taste of Red Buddy, and they have an interesting radioactive glow. Huh. It's probably nothing. This stuff kind of tastes like candy. I bet my pets will love it. Oh yeah, I forgot she feeds her pets candy in Kingdom. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The fusion reactor that holds Red Buddy is overheated and is about to explode. You only have two options. Drink all the Red Buddy at once, or launch the reactor into space. Probably not try to drink it, it's kind of radioactive, yeah. We launch it in space. That'll totally not go poorly. Good call, Sasuke. The Sim Space Agency, totally noticed our emergency launch of the Red Buddy reactor. Now they want to give us an exclusive contract to supply the rocket fuel. Good thing we didn't try to drink the radioactive stuff instead. This is suspicious. God damn it, dude. I can't escape it. This is suspicious, if you ask me. They had us sign 20 release forms and waivers before the taste test. Is this stuff safe to drink? Definitely not, but you'll probably be fine. Yay! Your team gave Red Buddy a glowing review. Thanks, Sasuke. Look for it on store shelves soon, in both Bellhop and Royal Messenger flavors. Wow, who knew that Buddy guy would get an energy drink named after him? I think Sapphire owes him some sweet royalties. Oh, this is terrible. I've been unable to log into PallyQuest online. I think someone's hacked into my account. Help me recover my account before someone sells my epic items. Okay, your agents have all arrived here in my parents' basement. My Fortress of Light. Wow, what a crew. I should have cleaned this place up. Phew, okay, time to begin. For justice. Why run around in the virtual world when you can just read a book in the real world? Step 1 of our plan is going well. We obtained a second account to see if someone is using my character, Lord Galahad. This virtual world is okay. Could use more blue though. Oh no, someone is trying to sell Lord Galahad's legendary blade of extermination. We're gonna try to track it down the culprit. L33T crew? Is that supposed to be something? Am I dumb? With this crew, I'm sure we can do it. My family financed the development of an online game once. Turns out, it's a lot harder than it looks. We did it! With your team's help, I found out that my nemesis, Rob, king of the combo, hacked into my account to get my items. I don't know how he gets my password. Paladin. Customer service has restored my account. I don't know how to thank you. You need a virtual gold? Wow, the team was actually able to recover Spencer's Hacksword PallyQuest online account? What did he do? Forget his password? As you know, Sinfu takes his inspiration from many animals, but there's one animal whose characteristics I haven't been able to incorporate into my arts. The penguin. Maybe you could spare a few students to help me develop this new style. Ah, Sasuke. Your students have arrived. They look sturdy. I think they'll do nicely. Penguins? Yeah, like me. Those guys are totally cool. Get it? I crack myself up sometimes. Our initial sparring sessions that tried to mimic the qualities of the penguin haven't turned up anything concrete. Perhaps we should focus further on one specific penguin quality. The beak. Fantastic. Clearly the penguin's beak is his most effective weapon. I'm sure we'll be able to develop innovative strikes based on this powerful animal. Phew. These penguins have real style. I know nothing wakes me up in the morning like a quick swim through the frigid waters. We've explored the ferocity of the penguin as much as we could, with inspiring results. I feel confident that we'll have a fully fledged style developed very shortly. Sting of 1,000 flippers. It's a pig of wolf chasing penguins around. How did you get down to Antarctica anyway? Yes, we've got it. Sardine impaling beak thrust. The grace of the swimming penguin and the fury of its savage beak. Simfu masters around the world would be grateful for this breakthrough. Aaron left me a message saying the team fought like true penguins. I suppose that's a good thing, because he sent a reward too. Sasuke, the tedium of my job is destroying my soul. Normally I can just channel my despair into beautiful and haunting poetry. But lately I'm coming up blank. I need someone to help me get past this block before my brain explodes. Well, this team you sent seems literate enough, but are there souls sufficiently dark enough to truly grasp the debilitating ennui of the fast food service industry? We shall have to see. Ugh, poets. Every morning when I stop by the coffee shop for my daily double mocha cinnamon cappuccino, they're always there sipping despondently away at their boring black coffee and their boring black clothes. Yuck. The concept of despair is lost on these people. This team you sent is too cheerful and entrenched in the worldly dogmatic yet futile pursuit of happiness. What hope had I in finding my muses fading? Don't eat my pig. His name is Percival. He's really quite handsome. He's got no rival. So if you are hungry, your stomach forsaken, try eating veggies. Don't make Percy bacon. Sasuke, my new poem is almost finished, but I need a word that rhymes with murky. You know he doesn't want to do turkey, because that's his job. It's gotta be quirky. I wander through a gloom, both chilling and murky. My silent companion, familiar yet quirky. Yes, can you feel it, Sasuke? The funeral rhythm, the desolate anguish, it's inspirational. Oh, I always carry a book of poetry around. This one time, for fun, I wrote one of my case reports as a 2,000-page epic poem. 2,000 pages of paperwork. The boys down in the bureau didn't appreciate it, though. I wander through a gloom, both chilling and murky. My silent companion, familiar yet quirky. Don't settle for burgers or strains of beef jerky. Come down to the boardwalk, eat sticks of roast turkey. It's perfect. I'm sure to win the turkey on a fork slogan contest now. And with the prize money, I can finally move out of my mom's basement. Thanks, Sasuke. Eek. Writer's block. How scary. I'm glad the team was able to help Golf Boy. Maybe they can help me someday. There's a thief on the loose in our HQ. My ice cream sandwiches keep going missing. The thought of unauthorized fingers all over my food gives me the creeps. Please help. Thanks for helping me, Sasuke. I know the idea of a snack thief loose in the HQ just must disturb you as much as it does me. Does the shaping of ice cream sandwich remind you of anything? Like, say, a flying saucer? Makes you think, doesn't it? I just put a mint chip ice cream sandwich in the freezer. We'll only have one shot at protecting this valuable snack. How do you want to handle it? Cameras, I guess. Like, you'll see who takes it. Well, my ice cream sandwich went missing again, and the camera footage only captured our own agents. This must have been an inside job. Oh yeah, my phone tells me there's a Buddy's ice cream parlor within a couple miles of here. Sweet. I'm at my wit's end. We're going to have to interview everyone in the building to find this ice cream thief. Ice cream? Combined with sandwiches? They could do that? Wow, those are like two of my favorite things combined into one. We found the culprit. Buddy was eating my ice cream sandwiches because he thought they had this name on them. Yeah, that sounds like Buddy. That's what I get for buying them at Buddy's ice cream parlor. I should have known that Buddy was Roxy's snack thief. Think she'd mind if I ate some of her ice cream? I have obtained knowledge that high school girls desire to be popular. Since I am a high school girl and not a robot, if I get enough humans to sign my yearbook, then I will achieve popular status. Please assist. Your dispatchable units have arrived. Comparison analysis versus median high schooler reveals sufficient charisma. Probability of success is increased by 10%. Humph. High school. So this is where children go to learn to be responsible, intelligent, and hardworking citizens. I'm not seeing much progress. Your dispatchable units are performing within acceptable parameters. Probability analysis reveals a greater than 65% chance of attaining popular status through the yearbook signatures. You'll never guess what my school colors are. Orange and green. Can you believe it? Yuck. I'm totally going to transfer next year. Time is running out. I require a large concentration of students to maximize my signatures. Query. Where shall I search for this large concentration of students? Definitely not the library. Or maybe the library. What high schools hang out in the library? But what high schools hang out in the locker room? There's probably people in the locker room. I have entered the boys' locker room. Yeah, I knew I should have gone with library. Oh, a high school. I had Daddy buy me one, but I never really used it that much. I just hired a bunch of students to go for me. I even pay some students to take wedgies from other students. Dude, what the? You're so weird. What the hell? Success occurred. Your dispatchable units have collected enough signatures in my yearbook to upgrade to my popular status. Now I can spend my life wistfully looking back at this moment. Thank you, Sasuke. Great, you helped Makoto rise to the top of a peer pressure-based popularity system. Just try to find me in my class yearbook. I have just learned that in order to fulfill my function as a high school girl, I must attend a human social event known as the Prom. I require a date. The limousine has arrived with their dispatchable units. They appear to have adequate level of social confidence and attractiveness. Probability of this night ending in the usual prom disaster has decreased by 11.3%. Humph. Proms are nothing more than an excuse for lazy students to dance and drink punch. There's definitely too much fun going on here. Time to tone it down. Shall I drink all the punch or pull the plug on the so-called music these kids are dancing to? Drink the punch, I guess. Well, I drank all the punch. Serves those lazy kids right. Besides, water only tastes good if you pumped it out of the well yourself. Anyway, I'll be in the ladies' room if you need me. Fascinating. Through observation of other high school girls during this prom social ritual, I've increased my knowledge on the subjects of flirting, gossiping, pouting, and hair care by 27.6%. I bought out all the blue dresses in town, so nobody better be wearing the same dress as I am. Sasuke, I've been nominated for prom queen. Nominees are required to enter a dance competition. Query, which dance shall I perform? I have to say the robot. My rendition of the robot was technically flawless. However, at the index 353 while executing the malfunctioner technique, I released the lock mechanism in my arms, resulting in them falling off. This has caused much screaming and fainting among my fellow high schoolers. Seriously, why rent a limousine to take you for prom when you can just buy one? Analysis of events during tonight's social ritual known as the prom indicates success has occurred. Being crowned prom queen was especially thrilling. Thank you for your assistance, Sasuke. You will have my gratitude for 982 years, at which point my battery will need to be replaced. Makoto says that her prom date exceeded all reasonable expectation boundaries. Good for her, I guess. But what a weirdo. Oh no, oh no! I was carrying my pet snake, Mr. Venom, to his favorite picnic spot, but I must have left my backpack open because he's gone. Please help me find him. Wow, these guys look like they're naturals at snake catching. Thanks for sending that to help me, Sasuke. Oh right, snakes. Frankly, they give me the creeps. I let Petal take care of those back in the forest. She's good with that kind of stuff. Hi, Sasuke. We haven't caught Mr. Venom yet, but we're hot on this trail. I just heard lots of screaming fuel nearby, so we must be getting close. Ooh, I do hope he's okay. Snakes might be kinda slow, but hey, you try running a marathon with no feet. I did once. Wow, what a workout that was. We haven't found Mr. Venom yet, and I bet he's getting hungry by now. His favorite food is chocolate-covered walrus, so should we check the pet shop or the candy store? I don't know, candy store? The owner of the candy store said that a giant snake slithered in and ate all the chocolate in the store. Mr. Venom always gets sleepy after a lot of chocolate, so now he'll be easier to catch. Yay, we found Mr. Venom. Who would have thought that he was in the basement of Gino's cafe all this time? Funny, Mr. Venom never liked pizza before. Gino must be using a new kind of cheese or something. Anyway, thanks for your help, Sasuke. If you need me for anything, just let me know. Liberty is ecstatic that you found your snake, and now she wants to join our squad. Sasuke, I need some help. There's a bit of a mix-up with my daily grooming incantation. Don't worry, I still have a luxuriant beard. Unfortunately, everyone else in the kingdom now has one too, and Princess Butter is not happy. I'd love to see that. Why, Sasuke, thanks for sending along those delightful feathers. They'll do nicely. I think one might even be able to enchant their way out of a paper bag. First, we must track down the source of this infestation. Team, disperse. Beards? On everyone? I hope Miss Prissykins is safe. We've managed to track the source of the facial hair outbreak to a rogue beard elemental. A beard elemental? That's crazy. We're gonna have to try to spell it. I think I have plenty of backup to get this done. Away we go. A magical spell gone horribly wrong? I wonder if this wizard is telling the truth. Good news. We managed to dispel the beard elemental. I think everyone on Capital Island is going to be fine. After a thorough shave, of course. Guess the team saved the kingdom from Marlin's hairy magical disaster. Doesn't make any sense at all. But whatever. I guess there's a reward involved. Greetings, ancient Sasuke. This humble chef is saddened to inform me that my sushi knives, handed down from my old master, are thoroughly worn out. A sushi chef must have the sharpest of blades to be able to slice perfect cuts of fish. Please, help this chef on the edge he needs for his art. Sasuke, your agents have arrived at my restaurant and are ready to get started. However, I'm a bit concerned. They don't seem to know I don't even know how to say either of those words. You want to hear my conspiracy theory? Sasuke, your agents are unsure where to direct their search for the finest of blades. Should they investigate the old ways, folding steel into a laminated blade, or return to the modern techniques using high carbon steel? New school. Thank you for your input, Sasuke. Your agents are most enthusiastic about this approach. I must admit, I'm somewhat skeptical, but I am resigned to wait and see what your agents come up with. Hey Sasuke, this place is really nice. Do girls like sushi? I was wondering if Lily would like to come here sometime. The first sample blades your agents have proved aren't suitable for spreading rice, let alone slicing fish. Sometimes I wonder if I should just give it an open fish and chip shop. Oh man. This Takeo thing, which reminds me of the second to last boss in Plane vs. I3, Oculus's Revenge. I think I'm starting to feel queasy. Ooh, this is the first one I failed since I've started streaming these, so that's actually pretty good. This knife is good, but I'm afraid it's just not good enough. I'm sad to say that my restaurant will continue to flounder until I have an edge capable of preparing top quality sushi. Sorry, but the team's finest blade didn't work out. Guess they're not the sharpest knives in the drawer, huh? Ooh, this is what I was saying about the game not liking stuff with doing agent things. Yeah. Huh. I guess you can save scum that, huh? You've done it! This beautiful knife cuts maki, nigiri, and sashimi with the greatest of ease. My restaurant is saved. Domo arigato, Sasuke. I will never be able to repay this kindness. I mean, we take those. So technically still haven't failed one. Tanabe seemed pretty pleased with the fine blade the team brought him. He wants the team for an even tougher mission now. Sasuke, it's awful. I woke today to find that the trees and flowers in our forest are suddenly dying. What's going on? Is there anything we can do to revive our plants? Help. Thanks for the quick response, Sasuke. This team you sent seems to be really in tune with the forest. I look forward to working with them. Petal says I have to get rid of my hot tub in the forest. She thinks it might be causing the forest to die. Should I actually dismantle it or just move it somewhere else and hide it? You should probably dismantle it. It wasn't easy, but my dismantling of the hot tub seemed to inspire everyone in the forest to take a look at their energy use. It was the right thing to do. Reading is much harder work than I thought. I'm working up a sweat. Maybe I can use that to water the plants. I don't think the plants were like that. After making some careful measurements, it seems that the forest is slowly heating up, and that this is causing the plants and trees to become stressed and sickly. What can we do? Your team wants to do something drastic to attempt to reverse the heating process. We either plant some new trees and flowers or send someone underground with a giant ice cube. You know, as funny as that would be, I think we should just plant some new stuff. The new plants all just died. It seems they fared no better than my old plants. Oh, my poor forest. Damn, I guess maybe the ice cube on the ground would have been the play, huh? With the help of your team, we were able to form the Petal Protocol, which has all of us cutting back on our energy use. This should have my forest back to full health in no time. Thanks, Sasuke. I couldn't have done it without your team. Way to go, Eco Team. Petal seemed pretty pleased about you saving your forest and all. Oh, he's shedding along some kind of reward. My hopper broth has been tasting funny lately, and my froggy friends won't play with me. Help me figure out what's up. Sproing? We're investigating the watering hole where I get most of my broth ingredients. It smells funny. This is the perfect opportunity for my bunnies to eat. Why did my brain go to my bunnies to eat the froggies? This is a perfect opportunity for my bunnies and the froggies to form a lasting alliance. What should I do as a peace offering? Offer some bunny broth. I don't think the froggies were used to all the herbs we use in our broth. They're all hopping strangely, and now Hopper is mad. Whenever Hopper drinks his broth, his teeth glow. How cute. I cooked up a sample of my broth for your team, but it's kind of glowing? Should I drink it? Fuck no, dude. I didn't want it to go to waste, but when your team didn't want it, I drank it all. I don't feel so good. I tried to get these frogs to fill out broth inspection reports, but they can't grip the pens with their wet feet. How frustrating. We figured it out. Mokico was dumping waste in my watering hole, which made my broth heavy and my sproing weak. I have a new watering hole now, and sproing? I'm better than ever. Mokico was tainting Hopper's broth. It's like when the space marmots wanted to shoot their trash at Starkers or X. The Blade of Destiny has been stolen from my village. I suspect a rival ninja clan, but I need help tracking them down and recovering the blade. I eagerly await the dispatch of your agents to the Crescent Moon village. What? You already sent them. The fools. They must have gotten lost in the woods. I'll have to go find them. Are you sure I have to go on this ninja hunt? I've never heard of a ninja wearing blue. Unless they're hiding out in the sky. We were proceeding to the last known location of the Dark Tree Clan's village. Their ninjas attempted to ambush us, but your team handled the attack with great valor. I hear these ninjas live a simple traditional way of life. Sounds horrible. I bet they don't even have espresso machines. We've located the Blade of Destiny in the village of the Dark Tree Clan. We're going in. I expect nothing less than complete success. Yes. Thanks for letting me go on this one, Sasuke. Ninjas are the natural enemy of us paladins. We've done it. The Blade of Destiny has been recovered. Your agents will return to the HQ shortly. You have my deepest gratitude. The team actually stole back the legendary Blade of Destiny from a ninja village for Star? Wow. That gives me a great idea for a Star Cruiser X story. Mistake happened. I burned my toast. The only solution is to hire some temps and build a time machine. We will return to better times and save my toast. That seems like a reasonable thing to do if you burn your toast. I administered the F quotient test to your assistants, and they scored higher than me to the F warp immediately. My toast disaster must be prevented at all costs. This is heartbreaking. I'm in ancient Egypt, watching the pyramids being built, and there's not a single alien in sight. I bought my autograph book and everything. Yes, I've disintegrated your monkeys and sent their particles to the F warp. I expect nothing less than total success in the recovery of my toast. Stand by. Oh, cool. Dr. F's accidentally sent me 10 years in the future when everyone has cell phones implanted in their heads. Now that's something to look forward to. It is now time to reach in the time stream and retrieve your agents. Of course, I hadn't really planned this far ahead in the experiment. What shall I do to bring them back to the present? These gotta be gophers. Oops. I heard a bunch of gophers transport through space-time and extract your team safely to your own plane of existence, but instead they bit me. I thought that would work for sure. Yeah, most video games have some sort of time travel level now. I guess people are getting bored of the old classics like the desert level, the snow level, and the minecart level. Hooray! Your monkeys have returned from the past, and they saved my poor toast from a fate worse than death. But of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about, since it never happened in this timeline. Dr. F says a message talking about his toast, but I have no memory of such a mission. Make any sense to you? This is a disaster of epic proportions. A phylloxera epidemic has destroyed most of this year's truffle crop. How can we make new episodes of Hyper Chef Battle 9000 without truffles? They're our most pretentious ingredient. Wolfa can be like a pig and search for truffles. Thank you for sending your agents. The truffles must be found immediately, or our next season will be at risk. Fortunately, the field agents seem to be formidable fungi finders. We will head to the truffle forest immediately. Oh yeah, truffles. I ate those things like candy. It's the rockstar way, you know. Oh, Sasuke, we're saved. On our way to the Truffle Woods, we ran into a charming little girl named Renee. Oh, I wonder how this works if you send Renee on this mission. She's volunteered to the use of her pig to help us find truffles. The thing is, we're not exactly sure where to deploy this pig. Should we put it on a leash, or let it freely lead us to the truffles? I don't think a leash would be good, just follow that pig. He's fat, he can't run very fast. It's working! The pig has uncovered quite a few fresh fungi. Who's a good piggy wiggy? This is so great. They're running through the forest, around trees, digging. It's like some fabulous kind of cross-training. It's looking good so far, Sasuke. If we keep finding truffles at this rate, I may have a special truffle battle next season. Wolfa seems to have taken a picture of the truffle he found. Good for him. I love the Wolfa updates. Success! We made a few late finds that put us over the top. My chefs will have enough truffles to eat them like candy. Many thanks, Sasuke. The season is saved. The team saved the truffle season. Thank goodness. I'm so glad those chefs will be able to waste millions of dollars worth of gourmet ingredients on a TV show. Hey kid, Justice here. Look, I'm having trouble with some old friends of mine. They've started a rival tattoo parlor, and they're stealing all my designs. I know they're doing it, but I need proof to get them shut down by the city tattoo board. Kid, this group you sent me isn't gonna have the wits to go face to face with my old buddies. These bikers are tough, kid. Tough like nails dipped in tar. Your crew decided to confront Rock Gunheim directly. Gunheim has promised to reveal his spying methods, but only if your agents beat him in a biker challenge, in the form of a desert motorcycle race. Ah, this is a beautiful desert. It would be nicer if I could build a factory here though. Just think of it. Bottled desert water, sold at a premium desert price. Yeah! Spencer the Bold has entered the fray. Upon his trusty steed, Wheelsworth. Zoom! The last trial is ahead of your agents. They ascend upon Doomkill Mountain. Things at this point tend to get a little underhanded. Your agents have radioed in for advice. Should they play this straight or cheat? Cheaters never win, but also cheaters sometimes win. We'll play fair. With their full focus on winning the race and not cheating, it looks like your agents are really rocking it out there. I think we've got a chance at this.
3, 2, 1, got it!
Your agents were victorious in defeating my old buddies in the biker challenge. Gunheim has revealed how you're stealing my tattoo designs. A secret came in my shop. You're a lifesaver, Sasuke. I can't believe the team won a desert bike race. Poetic justice, I guess. Get it? Here, just as one of you have these. My competitor from the Furious Beige Stone has figured out the secret to exploding bellhop trick. I need help devising a new illusion that will take the magic world by storm. Ah, Sasuke. The deceitfully sent to help create my latest illusion are truly amazing. Not as amazing as myself, of course, but amazing enough. Now, on with the show. Oh my gosh, the amazing Daryl wants me to be his lovely assistant for his magic act? But I'm a little scared. He wants to saw me in half. Do you think I should let him? What could go wrong? Haha, that tickles. Hee hee. Eek! I'm sawed in half. Oh, wait, I'm okay. Wow, what a great trick. Daryl even had me fooled. Progress on my new illusion is coming along nicely, Sasuke. It's just a question of how many rabbits I can stuff into my magic hat. Even I don't know. Oh, I love magicians. They're always making the cutest items appear from thin air. I wish I could do that. Sasuke, it is now time to design the final act of my illusion. What we in the trade call the prominence. It must be a trick so wondrous, so amazing, and so mystifying that it defies all expectation. What should we use to distract the audience? I only get one choice? Aren't you supposed to use both? Smoke, I guess. Ah, it's perfect. What better way to create the smoke distraction than to conjure a small volcano onto the stage? Top that beige stone. Oh right, the amazing Darrow. He once made City Hall disappear. It took the government 3 weeks to find it, and by that time, the paperwork inside it paralleled to the ceiling. It was actually quite breathtaking. Thank you, Sasuke. With your team's help, I was able to create a new magic trick that will astound the world. And now, behold, I reveal to you my greatest magic trick, the vanishing audience. The audience themselves disappear. Where do they go? As long as they paid for the tickets up front, it doesn't matter. Are you not amazed? I think you just murdered all those people after taking their money. Oh hey, the magician Daryl guy said that the prominence was successful beyond his wildest imaginations. Whatever that means. My restaurant is successful and brings me much honor. But there's one problem. My son, Jimmy. His rolls are messy and his sashimi is slop. Help me turn my son into a sushi chef so I don't have to disown him. Your training staff has arrived. I'm not sure how much they know about sushi, but they talk a good game. Sushi is too pink for my liking. I do like fish though, especially the blue ones. Your agents want to know how they should proceed. Should they start with something easy, like maki, or with the basics, slicing sashimi? The basics, I guess. I'm afraid Jimmy made a mess up with sashimi. It's really more like a tartar. He's also developed a rash. Perhaps he wasn't lying about that fish allergy. Oh, that's why he's bad at making sushi. If you ask me, sushi chefs are just lazy. Would it kill him to cook the fish too? Jimmy may be a clumsy oaf with a severe fish allergy, but he's still a watanabe, and he deserves my patience. I'll give him a bit longer. Paladins don't usually eat sushi, you know. It's hard to eat when you're wearing metal gauntlets. Your agents convinced me that Jimmy wasn't cut out to be a sushi chef, but we discovered that he's a wonder with seaweed salad and miso soup. What a relief. Chef Watanabe was so thrilled that the team was able to turn his son to a chef. He sent along some sushi. I'm not eating it though. There's a big hyper chef battle coming up, and the secret ingredient is, well, let's just say that it's not going to be popular. I made some bodyguards to protect me during the event. The protection detail has arrived. They certainly look intimidating. Excellent. Cooking. Such a primitive art. Why cook when you can simply conjure complete meals out of the very air itself? Abracadooey. Maybe I'll skip lunch today. We're off to the kitchen coliseum, and I'm feeling uneasy about my secret ingredient choice. Should I switch it up and go with something more popular like mayonnaise, or stick to my original choice, oxygen? Bro, stay with oxygen. The people will love it. Ah, excellent choice, Sasuke. I believe we have diffused the situation somewhat. The chefs still seem a bit disgruntled, but I think the audience is putting down some of their projectiles. Phew. I'm just practicing my shuttle relays. Gotta be ready for anything, Sasuke. The team fended off a vicious broccoli attack, but the worst is not over yet. Wolfo will eat just about anything, it seems. Check out this pic he sent of him licking guacamole off Akara's face. Must have been a tough crowd at the kitchen coliseum tonight. Oh, Sasuke, it was brilliant. Your team deflected every edible attack that came my way. Daikon, aubergine, cream soda, all neutralized by your fine brand. You have my gratitude. Chancellor Akara was most pleased with this protection detail, and is sending along free rewards. I hope they're edible. The Main Street Beauty Pageant is coming up. Naturally, I went down to the registration office and asked Mr. Suckers as a contestant, but it seems like someone's trying to sabotage Mr. Suckers' chance at winning. Please help us. Oh, Sasuke, your agents are adorable. They're the perfect team to go undercover as personal assistants for Mr. Suckers. We're backstage at the pageant preparation. Your team has discovered tracks leaving from Mr. Suckers' dressing room, and they aren't human. Your agents know a lot about paranormal stuff, so they're close side behind the tracks. Fear not, Sasuke. I, Trevor Verily, shall enlighten Sir Mr. Suckers with the performing arts, and henceforth shall he take the crown of hither pageant of beauties. Advanced gadgetry makes it possible to detect any type of trail. Oh, I'm not talking about the agency tools, Sasuke. I'm talking about comic books. Sasuke, I've concocted a potion that will react to the tracks and provide an accurate picture of the perpetrator's motive. At least, that's the theory. We're done with our analysis. The tracks leading from Mr. Sucker's dressing room are tentacle tracks. So the culprit is either a sea creature or an alien. Which do you think? It's just Mr. Suckers, isn't it? We thought the perpetrator might be a sea creature, but the tracks aren't a perfect match for either squid or octopus tentacles. Your agents have found their prime suspect, and it's Mr. Suckers. Whoa, that thing that I said? That's crazy. Silly me. His own tracks were all over his dressing room. Thank you for solving the case. Well, it's showtime, which is luck. So, I heard that Mr. Suckers sabotaged himself. Weird. Anyway, Flower says he won the pageant, thanks to you. She sent this reward. Yo, this is Chaz McFreely. Yes, the Chaz McFreely. I'm headlining this year's Extreme Expo, but I've already performed every trick known to man. I need a crack team of extreme engineers to invent my next big track, something no one has ever seen before. Can you help me? What's up, Sasuke? I hear your squad is ready to come up with some new moves. I doubt they can give 110%, let alone the 150% that we need. But okay, let's see what they've got. This new trick needs a strong theme. Maybe it should involve water? The sky? Bluebirds? I'm not really sure. Okay, Hotshot. Your squad says they have a couple different ways to start my new track. Which do you think we should go with? Trampoline skydiving or robotic bear wrestling? Just go with trampoline skydiving. You may have something there. I could jump onto a trampoline while it was falling, and then bounce off it after it hits the ground. Okay, that sounds like something to work with. There was this one time I was snowboarding and I did a backflip. At least, I hired someone to do it for me. Much safer. Yeah, Sasuke, your team is completely insane. I love it. They're really inspiring me with all their crazy ideas. I think we'll have something in time for the expo. Oh, and can I borrow your jet? Yeah, I guess this Chaz guy does all sorts of cool stuff. Can he do it while wearing armor? On horseback? Oh, I guess he did do that once. We did it. It's perfect. A 720 triple inverted rising grapefruit with a quarter twist. And I shall call it the Chaz. Oh, your guys helped, I guess. Thanks. I'm afraid to ask what grapefruit trick is, but Chaz seemed pleased with the results of the extremist case. He sent you these. You've unlocked the One More Time mission from Agent Walker. One more time. Sasuke, you put in a lot of hard work for us, and you've done us proud. Now, we need your services one more time. Unexpectedly, we see some magic portals opening up in random areas. We believe these are portals to the Nightmare Realm. I need you to send a team to investigate. I'm actually gonna go make a team. Mike, obviously. Agent Mike, reporting. Let's get cracking. Here, I'll do Lindsay. Hi guys, time for adventure. I think we're gonna do Travis. Send it! Okay, we're inside the Nightmare Realm. This place is bad news. The team is spreading out and looking for clues as to what caused these portals to appear. It's a nightmarish vision of me and Buddy. Married! And he keeps asking me for help with every clue on the crossword puzzles he's doing. Ah! What torture! This was never supposed to happen. This can't happen. The crown, the nightmares, make it all stop. I see advertisements for this cool new phone everywhere, but every store is sold out. I must have it. Man, I would like to see everybody's dialogue for the nightmare. Sasuke, we found Evelyn. She and Morpheus are both trapped. Two are inexplicably connected while this is around. If we want to bring Evelyn back, we'll need to bring Morpheus as well. What should we do? Bring both. No time to talk, Sasuke. The portals are sealing up as we speak, and we're racing back. I'll relay my final report to Jenny. Did we save Evelyn and apprehend Morpheus? Oh wait, I'm getting the final report now. The last report is in. All of the rifts have been sealed, but the team was able to extract Evelyn. What about Morpheus? He got away. And now Agent Walker appears to yell at me. I've missed the sound cues. Sasuke, how could you release Morpheus? You put the whole city in danger. I mean, you did it. Like, you were the one there. Wow, good call. I did what I had to do, Walker. What you had to do was protect your city. I trust you to make the right decision in a difficult situation. Another one. Sasuke, Evelyn, did you get the crown? Yes, it's safe. Morpheus will never find it now. Thank you for sending a team after me, Sasuke. I don't know how to thank you. Evie, oh my little Evie, they found you. You're home. I mean, you were there. I literally sent you. I miss you too, pal. Don't ever do that again. Okay, buddy. I promise. Effie, my little girl, we have so much time to make up for. It's okay, Dad. We can finally be together now. You've done the impossible, Sasuke. You brought my family back together. I'm sorry I doubted you. Thank you. Grays are forever in your debt. And then she runs away. You're gonna have a pretty hard time convincing me I made the wrong decision here, Walker. Besides, as I recall, you left Sasuke in charge of this agency. We've hidden the Nightmare Crown someplace where no one will ever find it. And if Morpheus tries anything funny again, we'll be ready for him. We stopped him once, and we can do it again. I hope you're right, Sasuke. Looks like your minds are set. That's fine. The city is your responsibility. But Morpheus will strike again someday. In MySims Agents 2, which will totally come out anytime now. And when he does, I need you to be ready, Special Agent Sasuke. I will be, sir. And there's the true ending of the game. They set up for the sequel so well. They had it planned, it was in development even. If you're curious, I talked about the sequel a little bit in the very first video that I made. Also real quick, I forgot to show this part on stream, but here's all the trophies. I was actually missing the Mokigoros one in the bottom right. I had to go look up for to find that one. It was pretty easy to find, but yeah, got all the trophies. So there's also one other thing I wanted to show off that I forgot to do on stream, and that is the arcade on the 3rd floor. If you play it, you can do all of the hackings again, all of the analysis again, all of the lockpicking again, but also, if you click the eye, you can play the actual game. But yeah, there's that. So that's just a fun little game you can play in here. I think that's everything I wanted to show off in the game. With that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.